lot of time put into a character.
Honestly, I'm surprised that iThrow's bow bar is only level 99 and not level 100. Because Lil Caps is 100, and then the Barraza coming out from Cody is, of course, a 100 as well. Maybe iThrow needs to be grinding a little bit more. If he had that level 100 bow bar, he might not be finding himself in loser's bracket.
Where's the sword damage battle pass mission, right? That's what he's waiting for. But here we go. Game number 1. Lil Cap and iThrow versus Cody Travis and Phazon. Cody Travis and Phazon, of course, singing with their same characters. Lil Cap and iThrow on back to the boat bars as everyone finally picking up their spawn weapons.
Now, a little bit ballsy for Lil Captain iThrow going to this stage here on Shipwreck after what we just saw last set in game 1 of Phazon and Cody against Noel and Ethan. Complete destruction on this map. It is extremely even so far. 30 seconds into this game, and the health is basically even, but Cody finds a big side signature. That's going to send Lil Cap to his death. There's a nice side air from Cody Travis. Phazon wanting to clean up that edge guard a little bit there. The weapon tossed down. Lil Cap coming in to kind of break up the setup that the blue team had over on the corner. Lil Cap still without a weapon. There's a spawn on the stage, maneuvering around a lot of damage there. You see Phazon maneuvering around that corner with the chase dodge.
And over on the left side, trying to get some stocks, but it's going to be Phazon who gets the stock off of iThrow with the side signature. Nice wake-up recovery from Little Cap. Will keep this one close, but Cody Travis with the down signature, and Little Cap's going to fall down to his final stock here in game number 1.
Bro, how'd he kill Little Cap that fast? Like, I should have looked away to pour a little bit of a beverage for myself, and then all of a sudden I see Lil Cap dead. How did they just delete that stock so quickly?
Well, it's going to be on the red team to figure that out and do the same back to the blue team, because they need to get an early stock off of this blue team. Stay in this one as iThrow might be falling soon. Another recovery from Phazon will do it, and Phazon just immediately target swaps to help out. A neutral sig from Cody Travis, and it's all left to iThrow against the 4 stocks of the blue team.
We just saw a couple things from Phazon before those signatures that I think are important. They're not like the most important thing in the world or like the biggest tech in the world, but D-Light, Gravity Cancel, D-Light, Chase Dodge, Nair into recovery is true on gauntlets now. That can be a kill combo, as recovery is a kill move. But the first time he did a Gravity Cancel, D-Light, Chase Dodge, Nair, and left it at that so that he could send a member of the red team over to the edge. Man, there's that beautiful combo. They have that set up. They've nailed it so many times, but he didn't go with the recovery because he wanted to send his opponent down over to the edge for an edge guard situation. Then the very next time he landed, it was sort of in the middle of the stage. It was onto his opponent. I believe it was iThrow, who is in knockout territory. So you see him ending it. He hit the recovery for the knockout off the top. So he's using it differently in different spaces. And that, obviously, that sounds obvious. Like, oh yeah, of course, you shouldn't just autopilot that combo every time. But it's him using that and using it very smartly.
Yeah, just being able to heat of the moment, figure out what is the optimal decision to go with. Well played from Phazon and Cody Travis, but now we're getting right on into game number 2. Cody Travis taking a little bit of damage here while he struggles to find a spawn weapon, picks up an axe. Now we might see him put out that hurt. He's been putting out 600 plus in each of the games we've seen on stream today, so expecting the same here in game number 2.
Stomp dare from Lil Cap, gonna send Phazon high. He's still able to land. No juggling coming out with the double hammers on the red team. Phazon able to safely land. Stomp side air from Lil Cap, separating the blue team. Both members of red rotate over to put some pressure onto Cody. Nothing really that they were able to do big. Ground pound going in from Phazon on the edge. Both members of the red team. Cody's able to clean up the landing back to the platform from Lil Cap. D-Light side air. Gonna maybe interrupt the knockout. A recovery coming in hits Phazon, and a punish from iThrow.
Lots of people in kill percent right now. It's going to be the Nair from Little Cap that takes out Cody Travis. Over on the left side, Phazon still wanting to keep this pressure going, but it's going to be Little Cap able to give iThrow some reprieve with that side air.
Man, that neutral light sink iThrow really far to the left side from Lil Cap. A little bit of team damage. Unfortunately, Phazon was not able to immediately capitalize on it. Red team here in the lead. iThrow hasn't died yet. Minute and a half into this game. Still alive. Ooh. Oh, nice combo.
We saw them do that earlier, and Cody Travis was just slightly off on the timing, was a little too early, and ended up bouncing backwards back onto the stage. That time, was able to clean up that timing and get that knockout.
going in a lot from Cody Travis. He's going to go back to the blasters. Nice little combo coming out from the blue team. Doesn't lead to a knockout, but the damage was done. D-Light side air picking up 3 people. Oh, Cody gets knocked out. 3 stocks to 3. But this could come down to Lil Cap being orange on his final stock. Oh, man. Beautiful gravity cancel side signature from Phazon.
Lil Cap gets caught by the down sig. Cody Travis with the commit. Phazon is right there ready for the punish on to iThrow. And again, it's left to iThrow in the 1v2. Phazon with 2 stocks left. Cody Travis still healthy on his final.
A little bit of a drop there between those two. So one thing that's really interesting is this is likely going to be a victory for the blue team. That'll put them up 2-0 in this set. We've seen a lot of 3-0s this deep into a tournament. Boomy and Sandstorm versus Pugsy Days, Remy Issadrew versus Lil Cap iThrow, Cody Travis and Phazon versus Noel and Ethan. All of those were 3-0s in the beginning of top 8. And if this next game is like the previous ones, this could be another 3-0.
Well, my question to you is, are Lil Cap and iThrow going to switch up the characters?
They
The
are.
answer is yes. It's going to be a Teros Hattori coming out for game number 3 here against Cody Travis and Phazon. Not going to go down to the double Thor. That did not work for them in the winner's bracket. Instead, they're bringing out some other stuff.
Now we saw the little silhouette, the little headshot that comes up whenever you ban. We saw Lil Cap come out with the Teros first. I honestly would have expected iThrow to also play a Teros here, not this Hattori. I don't know how I feel about a kind of lower defense legend here against the insane DPS, kill options, everything that the blue team has. I would be stacking defense, defense, defense. Maybe not necessarily with a double Thor, but still. But a lot of focus on the defense.
Yeah, I was going to say, you saw them go into that strategy, right? Defense stance Thors went in for as high defense as they can get, and still didn't work out for this team. So maybe they're just trying to have something different right now. It's the lower defense character who's able to weave between the blue team members, but they're not getting that DPS in return.
Especially on this map, man. The double Teros gives you solid survivability. Not necessarily the most in the world, but solid survivability, and it also gives you knockout potential through the roof with the signature kit, as well as just the weapon kit, the weapon choice that it has between the hammer and the axe. But it's this iThrow Hattori, man. Who knows? He has a lot of experience with it, but it's looking like, again, going to go the way of the blue team as Lil Cap, the Teros player, isn't finding the knockouts, isn't finding the survivability on his final stock, a minute 15 into this game.
Yeah, Phazon is the most hurt of the blue team members, and he's still not quite in that kill percent, not even getting hit by anything. That Nair's going to put him off screen, but still so much damage just put out onto iThrow in that brief exchange. Cody Travis going to fall on the left side, was not able to reset his jumps. Phazon's going to fall, so stock count is getting close, but still eyes on Lil Cap. If he gets taken out, it is going to be over for this red team.
Nice little 3-piece for Phazon, ending in a recovery, going to send really high. Beautiful punish from Cody onto iThrow.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, and iThrow getting hit also by his teammate here. Side signature coming through. He lights sidelight. Lil Cap goes back onto the main platform, tries to turn around, put some pressure onto Phazon. Dare coming out, sidelight recovery. Recovery misses. Lil Cap still holding on. Sidelight Nair. Look how far the Nair sent him.
Yeah, that axe and air is definitely not a kill move, but it almost put him off screen. Lil Cap high.
Oh, he's done. I can't believe he's done.
Oh, that'll do it. Lil Cap's out. It's all left to iThrow against the 4 stocks of the blue team in game number 3. This is looking like curtains for this red team unless iThrow can get something huge.
We have all but a confirmed 3-0 for Cody Travis and Phazon here against Lil Captain iThrow. The loser side of the bracket, the boys in purple from Rectify Gaming, going to be sent home maybe earlier than people might have thought. From, man, what a beating that Phazon and Cody Travis have given them.
Dude, they're looking like a real scary team. Now I want to know who's the team who knocked them down into the losers bracket. Like, this is such a dominant performance from them in the loser side of top 8.
It was Remy and Issadrew.
Okay.
So the other team, one of the other teams that have just been playing fantastic today. So we'll see we might see Cody Travis versus Phazon. Cody Travis and Phazon versus Remy and Issadrew later on in the tournament. If they keep making this run, we might see that rematch.
Well, they are indeed making the lower bracket run, earning themselves a seat in that top 4 of things. Going to be waiting on the winners of some upcoming matches. Coming up next, we've got Zakoi and Snowy versus Santi and Simba, which I talked about how a lot of these teams are established North American teams where we're rarely familiar with them. We've seen them play into